Hello everybody, and welcome to the vlog. I'm gonna show you guys more when I get inside, or I'm gonna talk more, but happy Thanksgiving and happy first day of Vlogmas. I decided I was going to take you guys through kind of what I guess a holiday as a barn owner looks like, and oh my goodness, the lighting is whack. So it is like 6:50. Okay, maybe I should stand here. And I'm currently inside doing my barn. I got up this morning at about 4:45, did night check last night at 10:30. Yeah, I get like 5 or 6 hours of sleep every night. Let's not talk about the black bags underneath my eyes, but I already have 2 stalls done that I do. So this stall and then the one behind me, and then my mom's done one. She's got one more to do. I've got one more to do right here. I just started this. This is my stall that takes me the longest. He is a disgusting horse. And then we have Sloan's old stall is prepared because I have the new boarder coming in 3 days. So Sunday, I have somebody else potentially coming to look at board tomorrow. We're not going to get into that because I'm not really certain what's going to happen there. But the reality is, as a barn owner, as somebody who has animals, horses, you work 365 days a year, and Thanksgiving, Christmas, any holiday really doesn't mean much because, you know, we still have to get up at the same time. We still have to come out here and make sure the horses are all situated, and then we just kind of work our, I guess, holiday things around that. But we don't really have any family in Georgia that we really celebrate any of the holidays with. So pretty much most holidays are just every single day like the same thing. We don't do anything special. The only thing we'll do is we'll have like a bigger dinner or something. But I'm gonna keep working. I want to get, oh look, I have one cat. I just let them outside, but I'm gonna get this stall done, and I'll probably check in with you guys. I'll probably check in with you guys when I'm inside, because yeah, I gotta move like 30 bales of hay this morning. That'll be good. Alright guys, let's see what damage I have to do today. Please, I hope it's not too bad. These hay bales in this particular load have been so heavy. Not even kidding. That's more hay than I thought it was going to be. I was told it was only a couple. That's not a couple. Okay. Love. I gotta move this all over to the main barn, and then I also have to move a bag of this. This is like hay that's made for older horses, and I got one horse on that, so I need to grab one of those, and then I'll move feed tomorrow. I can't be bothered, so let's get this all moved over to the other barn. this extra bag. Bumble! Come on! Look, she's gonna drive by. Bumble! Are you not gonna come? Bumble! She sees her sister. Bumble! Ugh, she betrays every day. See, look. She's gonna probably attack her sister. Bumble, you traitor. Alrighty, everybody. So I just got inside a little bit ago. It is 9:08. I just got finished recording my market recap video. And can you guys tell that I changed the lighting in my room? I feel like when I'm looking at myself on camera, I can definitely tell. We changed out my lights for like brighter lights. So I'm hoping that if I record in the afternoon, it won't be so yellow. But I am inside now. So my plan is I need to look over some things. I just got another email. I just got another order. What am I saying? An email? Like, I'm not that popular. But what I've been doing is I have been keeping my Christmas orders in my journal. I have told you guys that I love journaling. But I have not been journaling as much. Like, this is what I used to do. That was when I gave gifts to people at AWA last year. And then look at this. Back when I originally started pattern testing, this just shows you, I used to take photos, I'm getting there, of all the pattern tests I did. And I would document it here in my book. See, here's the first pattern test I ever did for pebbles. And then here are some other ones. So this was actually my third pattern test was pebbles again. My fourth pattern test I ever did was loops and knots for Sarah. So I have that written down. So I used to do things like that all the time. But I think I told you guys that I used to fall asleep every time I used to write. But now I am using it for my Christmas orders. So I'm writing down just what orders I have open, what orders are paid, what orders need to ship, because some of these orders do need to ship out opposed to just being local pickups. And then once they're done, I have just been putting this little like mailing thing next to it, and that's my way of saying I am finished with the plushie. I do not need to worry about it anymore. Talking about customs, I'll go ahead and show you guys the ones I finished up. All right, so the first one I have is this horse. This is actually a repeat buyer. They purchased a horse from me last year and then they wanted to get another one. So I have this one. These are two princesses. We have Ariel in her mermaid form and then Moana. This is gonna be a pickup order and I think they're picking these up on Saturday. Feels right. And then this one right here is a ship order, and I actually was able to use chocolate from Knotty Pony for the body and everything, and then I had to use a Sweet Snuggles Light for this, and oh my gosh, this was some crappy Sweet Snuggles Light. It was like not the ones that are like completely like velvet, but like stiff. Oh my gosh, it was so incredibly painful. So I was so happy to be able to use chocolate for the body because it was so soft, and it's so soft like the horse and everything. This is actually a ship, so I will be shipping this one out probably tomorrow. I have this to pack up today, and then I also have a safety eye order that I'm gonna be packing up today. So I guess I'll show you guys the safety eye order. This is for, let me make sure I got this correct. This is for Jennifer. So she got 10 pairs, and I'm gonna make sure I got these all right. So I'm actually gonna be releasing new eyes to my website soon, but when that will be, who knows. So we have Fury, all these are 25 millimeters. And then we have, what do I call these, Nightfall? Beautiful. Those are always my favorite to work with. And then, oh, I gotta remember she got 2 different ones. Then these are Campside. Beautiful. Carnival. Nobody ever gets Carnival, so I was really surprised when I got that. And then I have a lot of purple. I'm getting all the purples confused. Okay. Sugar Plum. And then this would be Obsidian, maybe? This is one of the more color shifting, like not so much glitter ones. I think this is Moonlight. Got little moons in it. And then this would just be good old Aqua. And then I believe we should have, this should be Sugar? Candy. I was close. And then this one would be Indigo. So yeah, I have that safety eye order. I'm gonna get those packaged up today so they can go out. I don't really get many safety eye orders, so whenever I do, I'm always like, okay. I mean, I'm always thankful, but I'm always surprised because I'm not really like a safety eye creator like some of these people are. I mean, I create all the safety eyes for myself, but I feel like I'm not like a mainstream creator. So whenever I get them, I'm always amazed. But I'm gonna get that packaged up today. Plan for today, I believe, is going to be, I'm gonna be finishing up this cat custom. I'm gonna look at my book really quickly and see what else is on it for what other things I can get started. I did just get those 2 orders. 2 things I do have in stock. I need to make sure that they are in good quality. Sometimes when plushies go to markets, they get stains, and when those plushies get stained, what I end up doing is I end up donating them to kids who can't really afford plushies. So sometimes it will be people who maybe have some medical issues who want plushies, and I just give away the ones that maybe have like looser stitches or maybe have like little brown marks in them, because they do not care at all. They are just so thankful to have a plushie. I'm losing my words. Sound like a smoker. But I need to make certain that those 2 that I got an order for are in good condition. And then the next one is a Night Fury, which I do not have this one in stock, so I will have to remake that one. And then I think I'll go downstairs. It's 9:15. I have not had anything to eat for breakfast, so I should probably eat something at some point since I've been up for, 5 hours almost. And then at some point today, I will be making chocolate soy nut brownies. Well, I should say dairy-free, peanut-free brownies for Thanksgiving, because I can devour some dairy-free brownies. It's actually kind of bad. But I'm gonna get on work, write down these new orders, check my emails, because I got a couple emails about other orders, and we will get this day started. Everyone's here. They're like, oh my gosh, what do you have? What do you guys have? You both have something. Alrighty, everybody. I am heading over. All the dogs are with me. You guys can't see them. Heading over to the barn. I'm going to get the food situated for the horses. I have one horse who eats lunch, so I'm gonna put that in her stall, and then get the food soaking for 2 p.m. Oh my gosh, guys. It's cold. I don't know about you guys. The actual cold temperature. Oh, my cat just jumped out of a tree. Bumble, what in the world? The actual cold temperatures don't bother me as much as the wind. Today's windy. What are you doing? You were just in that tree. She like fell from the tree. Don't worry, she does that all the time. That one has some problems. But what was I saying? Oh, it's amazing how much colder life can feel with the wind. So I think right now it's like 41 with like 25, 30 mile per hour wind. So the feel like is in the like low 20s, like 20s, 30s. So I had my computer. I'm gonna get this dropped off in the office because I have a little bit more second chance yarn to count for tomorrow. Into the office we go. But I have a little bit more. So I'm gonna finish counting pretty much what's in that back right there. That's what I have left. I did get one order in yesterday, but she followed me in, guys. I did get one order yesterday. I'm going to wait until tomorrow to pack it, since I figure I'll have some other orders, and then I can just take today off from packing orders, because I usually, typically, as long as I actually do my job and post things on social media, I usually get maybe an order a day, sometimes more. So sometimes it's not bad to not have to pack. But this is my lunch food. I put this one in there. It's hard on the thing. And then I got extra water. We'll soak all of these, so then the horses will be ready at 2 p.m. to eat their first meal. It might be cold, but it's sunny. And if there's one thing about me, I can deal with the cold. I can't do cold and rain. So as long as it's sunny, I'm gonna be just fine. So we're gonna go get the horses. I gotta drop off food for Chubits, his lunch food. This gate opened up. The world's longest walk from barn to pasture. But it's really pretty today. Just cold. Just the wind. If it wasn't windy, it would feel really nice, even though it's temp-wise cold. But I don't know, 32 degrees doesn't feel bad if it's not windy. I've worn shorts and tank tops in 32 degrees when it's been sunny and calm. Look, Cornbread, he's watching me. He's like, can we go inside now? Bumble. Oh my goodness. What? Where are you going? Want some more scratches? Yes, Bumby. She's like, I'm on a mission. She's always got somewhere to be. For as feral as she was, she has done so good. But she's definitely one of those cats that's like, she wants to be a pet for 10 seconds and then she's off. And then she'll go explore and then she'll come back and want to be a pet. She's not really a sit down and love, but she talks so much. Oh, and she also loves the sun. This is where I've been seeing her at this time lately. Right, Bumble? Yeah? Bumby, what are you doing? Yeah, you enjoying the sun? She's like, yes, and I gotta lick my toes. Alrighty, everybody. I'm in the office, and I always take off all of my stuff. Like, my shoes are outside, all of the stuff I use with, like, any horses. I always take it off before I handle the yard. Only thing I'm gonna keep on is my beanie. I'll fix it, I know. But I do want to record a short form video today to post today, because I didn't in my short form video yesterday, include about the second chance for the yarn. So also, I get asked all the time what I wear in the winter time, how I survive Georgia winters, because a lot of people don't realize I'm in Georgia, but I'm in more of the mountainous part. So it does get cold. I mean, we have days where it's like you're lucky to get in the 20s sometimes, but the wind is the biggest thing. And the rain, we have really wet winters. Our rainy season is wintertime, which sucks because I hate that. I'd rather it rain all summer. But I have this super long coat. This is my clean one. I have a black one that I wear in the morning. That's disgusting. But it's fine because I don't ever wear that. This is my clean one. I only wear this if I'm bringing in or like at nighttime because it doesn't get as dirty. And it goes all the way down. It's actually a riding jacket. It's insulated, but the thing that sucks about it is it has zero waterproof nature to it. You will wear that and it absorbs waters. This is just one of my riding vests that I've had forever and it's ripped. But this is the bottom layer. This is the clean layer. Black sweatshirt. As you guys know, I'm always wearing something black, oversized. I think I have like a Clemson shirt on. And then black sweatpants because yeah, that's pretty much what I wear every day. Black sweatpants, sweatshirt. Baggy, comfortable. But I do need to record that short form video just for the second chance thing. And then, like I said, I've got a little bit more of the second chance yarn. It shouldn't take me too long to go through what I have left. But basically, I just use like the numbers thing on my computer, and that's how I input the amounts and whatnot. And then from there, I'll add them onto Squarespace, Shopify. It's so hard because I use two different website platforms. I use Squarespace for my personal shop and Shopify for the yarn. I'm uncertain if I'll switch my personal over to Shopify. Shopify is good about some things, but like some things I hate about Shopify. I hate how complicated it is to do the website. To me, it feels like WordPress versus Squarespace is like, if you ever want to start your own website, I highly recommend Squarespace for, especially if you're a beginner, like, and you don't have like an extremely crazy business that's like having so much output. Squarespace is just like so easy to set up. I love my Squarespace website. I hate my Shopify website. And I just can't figure out how to make it that good for both of them. So short form, we're going to count the rest of the yarn. Probably take me like 20-30 minutes to do all of this. Then I'm going to head back over and then see, maybe I will start my Thanksgiving brownies. I don't know. I tried to choose a super easy recipe because, I mean, literally it's just you're making brownies and then putting peanut butter or soy nut butter on top. But I try to choose really easy things. I used to go all out, but since usually we do this on Thanksgiving and we do this on Christmas, I typically have a lot of orders. Even on Christmas, I've had some rush orders before where people like want them like the day after, or I get some weird like New Year's like Eve orders. So typically Thanksgiving and Christmas, I'm still working the whole day with the crochet. Like, I just never take a day off. But let's get started with this. And I want to show you guys how empty my room has gotten. So before, these boxes used to be up to the ceiling. I had like 5 or 6 boxes per row. And there's actually quite a few like things that I don't have any boxes really in here. Like caramel, I believe. Chocolate, I'm on like the last thing. White, these are some extra black. But pretty much like I have to restock some things on the shelves, but I don't have any upper space, so I haven't done it yet. But I'm getting fairly low on most of these colors, which is great. I'm really hoping my next payment for my storage unit that has the rest of my yarn, I think it's like middle of December. So fingers crossed, the sale goes well. We sell regular yarn as well as the second chance. And then hopefully it would be amazing to be able to move the remaining boxes of the yarn into here, and then I no longer have to pay for the storage unit. I think I pay like $2 something, maybe $3 something a month for the storage unit. So I know that's like not the most insane thing, but it is still an added expense that I'm having to take out of Knotty Pony to pay and everything. So it'd be great. I'm keeping my fingers crossed because I would really like to be able to move everything. It would be kind of surreal because, you know, once everything's moved in here and out of the storage, then that's like literally it. There will be no more Knotty Pony as of right now. I just need to keep seeing things. I just want to make certain, like, people keep liking the yarn. And I just want to make certain that if I go and do this another time, that it's going to be worthwhile for me, because it's a lot more money going out. Let's just say that. I'm not going to get into an exact number, but let's just say you could buy a really nice car. So, like I said, I'm just wanting to make certain everyone still likes it. But I wanted to show you guys, I am pretty much getting low on boxes. Hopefully after this weekend we can get it all out. And then that's one last thing I have to pay for. Oh, that would be amazing. But I will check in with you guys probably once I'm inside. Because like I said, I need to record the short form video. Not only is Knotty Pony going to be participating in Black Friday and Cyber Monday, guys, we are going to have a couple days where you guys can get the yarn at a discount. We are also going to be offering our second chance yarn. If you have no idea what second chance is, it's basically where this yarn has things like factory knots on the outside. Here is a prime example where there's just this little bit of a factory knot, and I feel bad if I sell it and I can see it, so I set this aside to go on the second chance. As well, it could be just minor little things like maybe a tiny little stain or maybe like yarn inconsistencies. All of that gets put aside to go into the second chance sale, and the yarn is discounted from the normal price of $3.99 to $2.99. Tomorrow, when we celebrate Black Friday beginning at 9 a.m. EST, I'll also be uploading all of the stock that I have of the second chance. I will say the second chance does go pretty quickly, especially the popular colors, and especially since I don't have a ton of every single color. Some have more, some have less. If you want to get your hands on any of the second chance yarn, make certain to either sign up for the email so you get notified when it's online, or make certain to check out knottyponyyarn.com tomorrow at 9 a.m. EST and see if you can get your first dibs, because some people are really fast and some people really like certain colors. That's all I'm gonna say. Well, everybody, I just finished dropping food for the horses. So I'm just waiting for them to eat. That's typically what I do. Like, I drop their feed, then I clean their stalls, I drop hay, and then I blow the barn, and then I gotta get everyone's food pans, give the horses that need medicine their medications. I have quite a few who get meds at like this 2 o'clock p.m. feeding time, and then remake their food. I don't have treats with me. He wants treats. They all want treats all the time. So I'm gonna go ahead, start remaking the food that needs to be remade, medicine, waters. Then I'll head down to the bottom barn and do things with Freya. But this is just the normal everyday stuff I do every single day of my life. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Guys, she's trying to break in. Look, soon she'll start biting the door. It's literally, she's me. But I'm gonna be honest. Oh, sorry guys. I really don't want to be outside right now. Not because it's cold or anything, but I ate so much food. I mean, guys, I used to be able to eat a ton of food. I ate so much food. You can hear them squeaking. That all I want to do is just go to bed. But the night is still young for me. I still have like 3 or 4 more hours of work to do, guys. So every night I give Freya and 2 Bits a meal at 7 o'clock. And then while they eat, I go over to the big barn and then get that situated. She's banging. I get that situated for nighttime, cleaning stalls, extra hay, blankets, medicine. And then I come inside, work for a couple hours, go back outside, night check, and then go to bed. So let's start the day, or the night. The night is still young. I feel like this would be something fun for non-horse people to see. This is not one of my horses. This is a border horse, but as you can tell, he does get blanketed. And pretty much out of all of my horses, he is the main one that gets blanketed. And I don't think people realize how different horses are. I feel like even in the horse world, there's this generalization that all horses are the same. They need to be taken care of the same. And the reality is horses are living beings and they're just like people. They all have their own unique personalities. Like this guy is a snuggle bug. He loves attention. He really wants treats right now. But horses are all unique, and that can be everything from their personalities to the care they need to receive. And here's a prime example. I'm gonna try and show you guys in the light about how short this horse's coat is. So, excuse me. Stop it. He actually has decent hair for him. There was a while that I was having to like constantly blanket him when it would get in the 40s because he was just so cold. So he has actually grown some hair. Yes, goober. He's just an absolute love bug. He loves to be pet. He loves everything. And then I'll show you guys one of the other horses. And then here is another one of our horses who also is waiting for a treat. This is one of the other guys. He's one of our older guys. He is, are you 30? I think he's 32. I think he's turning 33. And I want to show you guys, he does not wear blankets too often. He might wear a blanket tomorrow morning. I have 2 horses that could wear a blanket tomorrow because it's going to be 28. But honestly, I just kind of see how they are in the morning. But I'm going to show you the difference in the hair. Watch this. Look at this. Ready? I'm trying to figure out where's the best spot. Like, look at how thick this hair is. My hand sinks into his hair. I see you, baby. He wants treats. But it's amazing. Like, you can kind of see how much thicker of a coat this horse has than the other one. I mean, look at all that hair. He has a very beautiful coat. Yes, you do. I'm complimenting you. You have a very stunning coat. So it is one of those things where horses are just so unique. And that's one of the things I like to do about my barn is to tailor the care they receive, just because I have personally been to so many barns over the years that don't really take into account what the horse would thrive in terms of like a lot of barns would just be like, oh, if it's a below 40, everyone gets a blanket, which for a horse like the other one that has a short coat, he'd be fine with a blanket at 40. But you would blanket this horse at 40 and he would probably be so hot that he would be uncomfortable. So I thought that's something interesting to share with you guys. You can see I am talking, I am taking too long, I am interrupting his time when he thinks he should be having a treat. Alright, cornbread. But I'm gonna get back to cleaning because I am taking too long for this guy, and he knows where my pockets are, and they all know where my pockets are. But I wanted to show you guys that difference. Luke, I am your father. Alright guys, so I'm going to begin the night shift, by painting some eyes. So I have an order that needs to get finished. Two of the colors I think just need an extra base coat. So I'm going to quickly get that done. I have these 40 millimeters. I've never painted 40s before. This will be a first. This is an order for my carnival eyes. So I'm going to get those painted because it's just one, so easy for me to knock out in one night. So I'm going to get them done, and then I'm going to go ahead and get the eyes painted for the 2 Night Furies on the list. So one of them will be 25s, another one will be 30s, and then I have a custom that I'm doing for a cat, and I'm going to go ahead and get those painted because I have the body done. I'm really just waiting on the eyes to be able to do the head, so I can get that done. So that's my plan. I'm going to get these painted, and then I will show you guys once they're done.
Shy of the 25. Now to the Capital One halftime report. Well, Kevin, back with you, Texas.